I'm feeling lazy. I'm feeling like I need content. I'm feeling like making a tier list. Uh, Give me a sec to tell my FGO friends that I'm doing it. I'm doing the tier list. So this is not based on like how much I like them. This is based on, let's say, practically speaking, I summon them in a Grail War. How is this gonna go? Okay. Abigail. Let's not start with Abigail because that's complicated because it's like Eldritch Horror. Let's start at random, okay? Let's go Gawain? Yeah, he's a buddy. I would even call him B+, maybe even as 1. Now, I think we work together, right? You summon him. He's a chivalrous knight, okay. Arthurian. This isn't about their strength, but he is incredibly powerful. He seems like a kind of pretty cool guy to hang out with. I'll put him in like B+. I don't know. I would even put him like, we have a similar goal for the Grail and we're friends. I think he can be as 1 united in purpose. Somewhere between united solely by a common goal and we will kill each other. Probably is going to take a command seal in order to not get him to do something awful. So I'm going to put him in we will kill each other. Requires command seals. Now, Berserker can't be reasoned with does not apply to all Berserkers. In fact, I would dare say, for Asterios, he's a friend. He's even B+. He's just a wholesome little guy. He's just a wholesome little guy who needs a friend. So, I think we can reason with him very effectively. He's a funny friend. And I think that is not to be underappreciated. Next up, he's a funny friend, and I think personality-wise, I think I would get along with him. Right. Gawain might go peak. Archer. Assuming this is the Archer we see in FGO, where it's like post-UBW, post-extra, I'll call him peak. I'll call Archer peak. Once he's like accepted his ideals, peak. If this is, I really want to kill Emiya Shiro Archer, bad news. I really want to be Emiya Shiro. So, strained relationship, but let's see. Okay. Lancer's such a bro. Dude, we love Lancer. That is a solid B+, man. He might even be better. I think B+ as 1 united in purpose. Let's just make them the same. Yeah, let's just call it B+. Yeah, this is like, you're better than just like a friend, but you're not perfect. Let's see. Dante! My boy. On one hand, I love him. The Count of Monte Cristo is my favorite work of fiction. Like, I don't know about that, but it is my favorite book that I've ever read. On the other hand, he's got like some serious issues that we're gonna have to talk about. Avenger is not necessarily the class you associate with the friendliest people. But, on the other hand, he's really cool. Actually, I think we have to bring back As One United in Purpose for him. And the reason I say that, unite, is that I don't think I can call him S tier in good faith. Because I think he's like a little bit too... is he... In FGO, he seems cool. He's like, take care of your mental health, king. Okay? Take care of your mental health, king. Somebody did tell me, let me pull it up. Somebody said, Comma is always S tier because every copy of Comma is personalized. And I thought that was really funny. So I guess we have to. Where is she? Every comma is personalized. Oh wait, Mandricardo, he's a bro. Give me a sec. I gotta put him up there. I think we get along really well. I think Mandricardo is P. Mandricardo is S rank even. I'll call it. Where is it? Yeah, Kama is at the top of the tier list because every copy of Kama is personalized. Let's see. Berserker can't be reasoned with is like, yeah, you'll just go and kill the enemy, but I want a friend. If I'm in a Grail War, I'm here to make friends, okay? That's exactly why I'm here. It's like, Astolfo, you're crazy, but in the fun way. You're a silly little guy, and I'm also a silly little guy. I think we have a lot in common, and I think we'll get along great. I don't know what the dividing line between these two should be. Gate kept by Asterios, maybe? But then I would put Lancer above. And I might put Gawain above. I don't know. Fergus? I don't know. Fergus, he's rational. He's capable of human reasoning. Kind of a pervert. I don't know. He like screams frat bro. Yeah. I think he's too frat pilled. Is that gonna be okay? Let's put business relationship. Friends is gate kept by Fergus. And then like B plus gate kept by Lancer. I think Asterios is friend. Madness enhancement can't be reasoned with. We should find a good example of that. Berserker was really nice to Ilya, but we can't hold much of a conversation. It's going to be more like, for lack of a better way of putting it, he's going to be more like a dog. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as like, he's a pit bull, right? If you come near me, he'll probably kill you. But that's not what I'm looking for in a companion. Wait, I don't have my chat box. Oh, give me a sec. I gotta pull that up. Oh. Stream elements chat box. Forgot when I moved to do that on my new setup. That's a big whoopsie. A little bit of an oops. A little bit of a stinky. Okay. Let me Dream elements. How do I do it? I forgot. Copy URL. I just paste this into a browser source, right? Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Don't make source visible yet. Stream elements. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then chat's gonna come up, right? Let me test this. We're gonna do some witchcraft. Test. And where does it show up? Again. Let's do it again. Okay. One more time. Okay, wait, how do I... Okay. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Save. Back to overlays. Oh, there There it is. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. How do I take a look at this? Be cool, stream elements. Be cool. Where isn't it going? Did I hit save? Will it go? You know that one clinic case comic where it's like, what did I do wrong? Do people hate me? Is it because I'm Italian? That's how I feel. Am I Italian? Oh. If you don't know, Clinic Case is a guy who makes really good FGO comics on the internet. Love that guy. Okay. This time for sure, though. This time for sure. Okay. Watch this, though. Okay. Watch this. It showed up on the overlay on the preview, but it didn't. But then why isn't it going? Why is it not there? This is confusing me. Guys, I don't get it. Guys, I'm not getting it. Someone help. How do I make chat show up? Stream now. Chat. Browser source not working. Uncheck. Someone says unchecked browser source hardware acceleration. Refresh. Prop. How interesting. Okay, what if I just copy this preset one? Okay. How about if I do this? Yeah. Okay, I'm so confused. Why I hit the buttons that make the chat box show up. So where is it? I'm going to delete the browser source and make a new browser source. We're going to see if that works. Don't mind me, I'm just making a thing. We're going to make it visible from the start this time. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to delete the start of the link. Okay, now watch this drive. Now watch this drive. Huh? Is stream elements down? I gotta look this up. Stream elements overlays not showing in OBS. Create new browser source. Oh. I have to change the size. Okay. 1925. 1080. There we go. Oh, that's insane. I'm so good at this. Whoa. Okay, now we can talk. Okay. Let's talk about this. Berserker can't be reasoned with. Yeah, Heracles, he's awesome. Berserker is the strongest. But I think he's like... If we're talking Archer Heracles, not Alcides, who's corrupted by Grail Mud, but just like Archer Heracles. That's peak. But because of Madness Enhancement, this is where a lot of Berserkers are going to go. They're like too Berserker, right? Let's find some more. Kill, her Madness Enhancement's weird. X barely counts. Nobu barely counts. Let's see. Fortuna Altar can't be reasoned with, but for different reasons. Musashi barely counts. Barely counts. Yeah, I think it's a lot of like early release Berserkers because they realize that you can't really make a personality out of the text box that goes of just like a bunch of lines. Okay, yeah, let's see. I mean, Beowulf has ration. Darius doesn't. Would kill on sight. Eric, it's not necessarily that he can't be reasoned with. Eric is fine. His wife is insane. Fran, it's not can't be reasoned with. I think that's a lot of them. They can be reasoned with. Let's say can't be communicated with. Because, like, Berserker, I can, like, Heracles, I go, hey, Heracles, how are you doing? And he goes, and he, like, roars, but, like, with a smile and a thumbs up, and it's like, okay. It's the same with Fran, right? You can have a working relationship, it's just not going to be very good. Like, it's just kind of gonna be, hey, go get that guy, go beat him up. Zerker Lancelot, definitely up there. When I can find him. I think. I don't remember him being, like, effectively able to be reasoned with. Let's see. I think this is just, like, release order, so... We'll get to him. Okay. Well, no. It's also sometimes alphabetical. I don't even know, man. Let's talk about... Caligula cannot be reasoned with. Actually, he's definitely can't be reasoned with even. But he can't be communicated either, so... Let's see. Adelant seems chill. Okay. I'll put her up there, right? She's friends with Mandricardo, so she's a friend in my book. Somewhere in, like, Friends or B+. She's definitely able to be communicated with, right? Okay. Asterios, he can express his thoughts, he's just not that good at it, right? Let me double check. FGO Asterios. Yeah. He can speak. He's just not that great at it. Does he even have Madness? Madness Enhancement B. I mean, that's pretty high. Remember that time he showed up in Russia for no reason? Wild. Oh, dude. He's 298 centimeters tall? What's that in freedom? 9 feet or something? 9, 10 feet? Like, that's crazy, man. He's a berserker, and his words are unsteady, but he can communicate, and is easier to control compared to other berserkers. Yeah. Yeah, no. Asterios we can work with. That's, like... We can come to a mutual understanding. Hey! Thank you so much for the raid. It did not tell me there's a raid. Let me pull it up. Thank you so much for it. We are ranking all of the Fate Grand Order servants by... Yeah, no. How reasonable... Like, not even how reasonable are they. How well will we be compatible? Right? Like, we summon them. Are we gonna kill each other or not? Normal Lancelot, he's just kind of sad. He's just kind of a sad old guy. Like, mid-30s, depressed. I think I can work with that, okay? Like, he's kind of English teacher pilled. Because English is the most purple subject. And I won't elaborate, but I also won't take any rejection of that idea. Okay, when we were talking about, like, what color folders go with what subjects, the answer is English is purple. Dude, Blackbeard's a gamer, man. Yeah. He's a gamer. On the other hand, he's kind of weird, right? So I don't think I can put him in peak. But I don't know, I think we can get along. It's like the kind of guy you have over occasionally. Maybe I'll just put him in, like, friends. I don't know. I think yeah, no, it's a good tier list. I would put him above Fergus. My explanation for Fergus is I think Fergus is too much of a jock. He's also too frat pilled. I don't think we can get along. I just don't think it's possible. Now, I am more of a Guy Fieri kind of guy than a Gordon Ramsay one, so I'm going to call that a business relationship. See, I like Guy Fieri because he's really positive. I'm going to go on this tangent. Gordon Ramsay is like, he's just so mean all the time. It's like, I like Guy Fieri because he's like, hey, I'm going to go to a local mom and pop restaurant. Hello, Jimmy, guy who works here. That's an incredible cheeseburger you just made. This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Meanwhile, Gordon Ramsay would go in and say, like, if I can't find any rats to complain about, I'm not interested. I don't know, Guy Fieri feels more like your uncle, and Gordon Ramsay feels more like a father-in-law. But, like, for food. Let's see. BB is kind of confusing. Because she's like a gremlin, right? She's absolutely a gremlin. I think BB is like... She's like chaotic good, right? Or is she... I can't remember. Is BB like evil? I remember in CCC, she was a good human being-ish. I mean, she was awful. But she was on the right team. But I think as friends, I think we can get along, right? BB is a streamer. I'm a streamer. I think we could get like a good BB channel collab stream going on. I think normal BB, I could even put her in Poggers, okay? Actually, no. I can put both in Poggers. My explanation for that is I was rolling on the Summer banner, and I got like 6 copies of Summer BB, even though I didn't really want her. So I was going for the 4 stars, and I got her before I got Mev. So I'm just like, okay, yeah. Cool. I guess she likes me better than I like her, and I've kind of come around, even though she's not that good. So she's a friend. Let's see. Peak. Arthur, that's peak. Absolutely peak. He is the perfect hero that everyone aspires to be. He's hot. Okay, I'll say it. Unabashedly, yeah. No. He's, like, the ideal human being. I'm sure, like, even if he's not a gamer, he's, like, the kind of guy to engage with your hobbies because he respects you. Yeah. Yeah. Are we talking Jekyll or Hyde? Because, right, I think the fact that there's, the chance of Hyde kind of sways this. Thank you so much for the follow, Shinshiro Kami. I gotta put up my overlay so that it'll, like, notify me when this happens. But, yeah. Because when we've got Jekyll, right? Well, actually, I think Columbus can be controlled in his desire for the Grail. No, because I guess it's like... Yeah, we don't like it. This is personal dislike. This is pure evil. I think... I don't know. I'm going to put... Jekyll, I think I could get along with. The fact that there's Hyde, I think I would have to use Command Seal, where it's like, buy my Command Seal, Hyde, obey my commands, and then that allows us to keep Hyde in check, and that also builds up a better degree of trust with Jekyll to know that Hyde's not going to go on a rampage and kill innocent people. Hands is pretty cool. I think it would be like cool to have on stream, you know. I'd give him a Twitter account and just kind of let him go wild. He's fine, but he's not B+ fine, you know? He's cool. I don't know if he's B+ cool. Let's see. Dude, he would be incredible. He would be incredible. The greatest ratios you've ever seen. Let's see. Comma. Right. So, every copy of Comma is personalized. So, I said earlier on stream, somebody said, hey, you gotta put Comma in S tier because every copy of Comma is personalized. So Comma will act whatever way will work best with you. That's fine. Kurtsugu, business relationship, I think maybe. Can you get Counter Guardian Kurtsugu to come out of his shell? I think it's the same with Emi Alter, in that that's their point. Emi Alter is a Shiro who grew up to be more like Kurtsugu. Where it's like, yeah, we both want good things, but on the other hand, he's really depressed. And I don't know if I can help him with that. That applies to both. I'm sorry, I'm not a therapist. I wasn't ready for this. When I signed up for a Grail War, I'm like, yeah, I want a funny friend, okay? I want Astolfo, I want Stereos, I want Ku, okay? I'm not... I don't know, it's just kind of sad. Yeah, I don't think I can fix him. I think... the whole point of him is that this is a Kurtsugu who didn't have Iris Veil go, yeah, I can fix him. If we're in, like, the doubles Grail War, from, like, the new one, I think if we summon him with Iris Veil, I think we're fine. Because I think she can fix him, but I'm not ready for that. David is just Solomon's funny dad. Like, I did his interlude, and it, like, made me think, do you think he knew? Do you think he knew the whole time, which is why, like, he's just kind of a goober around the doctor, but it's actually like, oh yeah, I'm being a goober because I want him to know that, hey, your dad's a cool guy just like you, okay? I think he's gonna try to be hip with the kids, and I think he's gonna be okay at it. So I think we can be friends. Let's see. Gilgamesh Archer. Ha! Ha! You're awful. Gilgamesh Caster. Aw yeah, baby. Aw yeah, baby. That's what we like to see. That's what we're here for, okay? He's a cool guy, he's intelligent, he's got a lot of money. So he's gonna be like, "Hey dude, do you want whatever noble phantasm I have in the Gate of Babylon?" He's like that kind of friend who's... They're arrogant. Like, they know they're better than you. But they'll still hang out with you. And they're right about being better than you. So it's very nice of them to continue hanging out with you. Let's see. Yeah, this is top tier. Don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm too nervous to try. But I think, like, he can teach me important life lessons. Because I've seen Apocrypha, right? He went really well with Fiore, because he was just a good human being, and she's also just a good human being. Well, I guess he's a good horseman being. But the point stands. I do think it's kind of mean where they picked the one master who's, like, has no working legs and said, "Don't worry, I know exactly what'll give you and your servant a pair of, 2 pairs of legs between you," and said, "Have a centaur," which is kind of mean. But on the other hand, giving her, like, a horse to ride around on, now she's mobile. Let's see. Bedivere. Again, very up there. There's a lot who I think work well. I might have to, like, make a further divide. Because B+, I don't know. B+ is kind of an ambiguous tier. It's like, it's kind of I don't know if I can justify putting that many people in S rank. But, let's say, okay, let's limit S rank a little. Let's say it's people who share, B+ is people who we get along really well with. S is people we share fundamentally similar ideals with, and comma, who will pretend to share, like, fundamental ideas. No, because then it's like, I don't know, a lot of these people are just, because they're heroes, that's the point. Right? That's kind of how they got to be heroic spirits. There's, like, well, Lancer is kind of mercenary-y, but he's still a cool guy. Yeah, I gotta put Gawain up. Lancelot, dude, I'm gonna be honest. After what happened to Arthur, I can't trust Lancelot around anyone, okay? I just think that guy's gonna destroy my life. On purpose. Let's see. Boudica, yeah, she's just a friend. She's, like, chill. I don't know, it's like, he's a defense-type servant who's good at, like, protecting things. Got a little bit of that vengeance for spice. Might be S. Yeah, she's big sister friend, and it's like, I'm little brother friend. So I think that does work. Right? So you guys might not know this about me. I am the youngest of several siblings. So as little brother friend, we're definitely going to go back and try to redivide S rank. Let's call it S. Well, let's rename these. A, B, C is neutral, Madness Enhancement, D, F. Yeah, S rank's getting full. I think we do need to drop some things down. BB, I think she's like a friend, but I think her evil is a little bit too bold, right? Gil, I think, would get a little annoying, right? Even though he's cool, I think he would get kind of obnoxious. I think I gotta knock him down to B. Gawain, if there's one thing the, not Camelot, no, Camelot Singularity showed me, he's kind of spineless, okay? He's kind of spineless in that King Arthur can say, hey, let's do, like, a genocide, and he's like, well, if that's what you said. And then it was, like, Bedivere and a bunch of characters we don't see who said, hey, what if that's actually evil? It was Bedivere and, like, Kay, Bors, Gareth. Yeah, people who didn't show up. Now, the Arthurs, top tier. Old Arthur, because you gotta remember she's in her, like, her 30s, versus Arthur closer to my age. Yeah, because just, like, the ideal perfect king, but struggles with insecurities about, you know, oh, what if I'm not good enough versus... And, you know, I think that works well, because it's like, no, you're the awesomest person. Believe in yourself. Hector. Okay, Hector in Olympus was such a bro. I love Hector. When Achilles, like, lets himself die so that Hector can be summoned because, well, you know, what happens when one of us dies, the other's gotta show up, you know, or whatever it was. I don't know, that was cool. That was awesome. So Hector, I don't know, he's cool. He's like an older brother friend, right? Because he's Paris' older brother. He's got a lot of older brothering experience, which I think we must take into account. Yeah. I think older brother friend, yeah. He's very, like, he's the cool older brother who just, like, gets it. He's very supportive. Can Brunhild be reasoned with? I don't think I have the Sigurd factor, so I think I'm fine. I think I live. B, maybe. Nah, B. Old man. Business relationship? Because it's like, on one hand, he's the funny old guy, right? You know, I've been kind of, like, flavored by the memes where he's just, like, a funny old guy. He's just, like, a nice old man. I don't know. He's, like... I really love my grandpa, so getting another grandpa would be nice. On the other hand, he does do a lot of murdering. So, I think he would be a little bit more distant. We'll call him like a C. Yeah, murdering... I'm gonna be a little bit bold. I don't mean to get political, but I am anti-murder. I do believe in the criminalization of murder. Unless I do it, then it's cool. Speaking of murder, she's just an innocent kid. But she does a lot of murder. But it's not her choice, but she does a lot of murder. Is she gonna be our first D tier? But I can fix her! But she does a lot of murder! C tier. I'm not ready to be a parent. I think that's what it is. I'm not ready to be a parent. Much less a single parent. Arash seems cool. Unfortunately, kind of sucks in a Grail War environment, because, you know, you do need to have a servant at the end. I guess I can just, like, find the biggest, most evil servant in the Grail War, Stella him, go to Kirei and say, give me a new one, and then get Gilgamesh. Yeah. Like, we go to the Zero Grail War, right? And I say, hey, you see that big monster that Gil summoned, right? Stella. Yeah, I think that's how that Grail War goes. I'm gonna be real. Estrella. So on one hand, God of Justice. I'm a fan. Probably will not only get me into law school to be friends with her, but get me through law school to be friends with her. Being friends with her, I get into law school, I get through law school. I have a really buff friend who will pile drive people who mess with me. I think that's kind of an S tier, right? Everybody needs a friend who can do, like, a very good pile driver. I don't have one of those yet. It's kind of a niche I don't have filled in my, in my team. So, yeah. Get yourself a friend with an infinite off grab. with a command grab based infinite. And that's what Lubia has, so. Yeah, I think we're playing optimal there. Let's get Muramasa. Let's just get him out of the way. Yeah, S tier. He's like Shiro, but old. So he's like me, but better, but old. Makes cool swords. Peak. He's one of those servants where it's like, I like them. And they wouldn't kill me. Kiara. F tier. I'm not even taking the chance of trying to say, hey, buy my command seal. Buy my command seal. Don't do evil things. No. She gets a bullet. She's eating a bullet. Look, man, she made Shiro kill Taiga. You know about that? In Emi Alter's timeline, the reason he's so depressed is that, Taiga joins Kiara's cult. It's so sad. It's so sad. And then she almost shoots Shiro. And so Shiro has to, like, shoot her. And it's really sad. That's pretty golden, bro. That's pretty golden. Kentucky, that is a cool friend. Okay? That's a cool friend. Who was the group in... So, Med was my first 5-star. On the other hand, kind of an awful human being. On the third hand, okay... On my third hand, in the Akihabara explosion event, it is revealed Mev has an extensive Warhammer 40k collection. So I think we can get along. She plays like White Scars or something. It's really funny. Because she says, yeah, my army of space barbarians is capable of advancing and charging in the same turn. She says that in the event. So she plays like what? World Eaters? Orcs? White Scars? Maybe Space Wolves. Which... She also plays a respectable melee faction, so I think she gets S tier. She gets A tier. She plays Warhammer 40k. I remember the other people at the 40k table were Scotty, Lakshmi Bai. I think they had a fourth friend. They definitely had a fourth friend. I don't remember who it was. Yeah, no. Because Scotty says, hey... Yeah. It does track. I don't remember who the others played. However, if we're talking about space sci-fi stuff, we gotta talk about MHX and XX. Because I want to say, they're like Arthur without all of the baggage of, man, I'm really depressed. And instead, like, granted, the baggage of, I work a minimum wage space job. But on the other hand, there's like a couple hundred. Yeah, there's a lot. Shakespeare, he's pretty funny. I think he's like B. I'll give him a B. Because it's like, he's kind of awful. Right. Like, he's pretty. He's pretty not great. He seems like the kind of guy who's fun to hang out with, but then if you were to follow him throughout like his day-to-day life, you'd realize he's kind of a jerk. Let's see. Voyager is with Jack and like he's cool, but I'm not ready to be a father. Let's see. Let me. Do you want to talk about MASH? I think MASH is optimal. I don't know. MASH just has a high general compatibility rate with all people. You know, it's that plus the Galahad factor, right? MASH is just a genuinely kind human being who's like, yeah, I can hang out with you. He's very cool. He's very cool. I don't know about S. MASH is good civilization. Iskandar, it's like I will never replace Waver. I will never replace Waver. It's like now Waver, because like he definitely seems like a cool guy to hang out with, definitely. But I think we have very different ambitions in that like he is a conqueror, and I don't think I'm built for that. You know, I am at my core more into the, you know, I'm more with your Shiros, your Arthurs about like, yeah, let's make the world a better place. I think like S, we are personality and ideologically aligned. A is one or the other. But yeah, good civilization. Lancer's like, I would definitely invite Lancer to my birthday party, man. That's so golden! Let's go. Also, I can't drive, so having someone who can would be nice. Yeah, riders get a point bump to act as my designated driver. Not because I would be drinking alcohol, but because I'm an idiot. Let's see. Anastasia. Yeah, I just like I don't trust myself with that. There would be lives on the line, man. Let's see. Anastasia. Where does she go? She seems like a nice person to hang out with, but I think that's just because the game characterizes everyone pretty well. She seems like a nice person to hang out with. Is the Russian nobility. On the other hand, did die kind of... Based on, like, real-life anecdotes, she seems fun. She seems like a fun goober. Accidentally tabbed out with, like, a trackpad shortcut. I never know how you do that. I just do it on accident a lot. Let's say... Scotty, welcome to the Warhammer 40k club. I need somebody to help me paint my models, so yeah. She's a support. Incredibly powerful. Okay. I don't know if I'm necessarily quick card aligned. What? She's got Skothak and a god. But beyond power, it's just like, I don't know. Isn't she just like in Lost Belt 2 she was just kind of mom friend, and I think I need that kind of thing, you know? Yeah, like mom friend, brother friend, sister friend, brother friend. Yeah. Mandricardo, just like me for real, friend. Dante, I wish that was just like me for real, friend. Batty. Okay. Where'd she go? I dropped her. Oops. There we go. Where did we put her? I did get spooked by her. When I was just like, before I started like hoarding and I just kind of rolled at random when I had the SQ. So, she's a solid option. You know? She's like... yeah, she's a silly dork. She just wants to stay inside. And I... believe it or not, I am just kind of staying inside right now. Dude, S tier's too crowded. That's what's hard. It's about making the designation between, like, what differentiates S and A tier. I might have to get, like, subjective opinion for that. Like, I might have to get, or sorry, not subjective, like, an objective third party. I might need your help. Kyo. I think I would be on edge. I think I would be on edge, but she can be communicated with. I just wouldn't lie. I simply would not lie. I guess we have to consider C is like average. B is still above average friendship. Dude, Merlin? What? Merlin's like super cool. But what do I say about him? I know he like... is it that he likes humanity as a concept but dislikes humans as individuals, or does he like some humans as individuals and dislikes... I mean, I guess we'd be compatible in that, like, I could say, Merlin, I want to be a hero. Can you cast Hero Creation A+ on me? And then he does. But that's like a combat thing. It's... I don't know. Actually, no, Merlin's a VTuber in his spare time. What am I talking about? Yeah. Hey everybody, today's a collab stream with Majimari. I kind of forgot. Yeah. Karna. S. Karna is like easy stays in S. Yeah. Karna's such a definite S because he's the kind of like perfect ideal human being where it's like anyone who isn't awful can be his friend. Speaking of which, B or a C. Because, like, if you're not friends with Karna, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's also, like... he's very rich kid. Doesn't he, like, get mad when Karna, who's poor, like, beats him at archery? Because I remember, like, I did his interlude, because I have him. And it's like, he's fine. You know, I'll give him, like, a B. I like his glasses and his glasses all, but... he's not Karna. Okay, okay. Tell me a little bit more about him, because maybe he is the kind of guy I could get along with. Propagandize for me. Propagandize. Fion... he's like... oh, okay. Fion, he's like B... he's like a high C. Is he even above Fergus? I think he has to be above Fergus. Because I don't think I could be Fergus's friend. I think I could maybe hang out with Fion. Like, Fergus, I mean, I guess if we have to live together, it's like, yeah, we can make it work. Because, like, I summon him, we have to hang out. Medea, I think I do fine. I think I do fine because I'm intolerable, but I'm not Jason intolerable. Maybe it's like, oh, I had a kid who was annoying, and I regret murdering him. So it's like, you know, how Heracles is like, I regret murdering my children. So, Ilya, you're my new children. Maybe I can be that. Because, like, Kuzuki is already Jason too, right? Medea Lily, equally tolerable. Equally, I think we get along. Kotaro is such a cool guy. I think we hang out. I think we hang out. He might even be S. It's like him in the summer event. Summer, the one with Hokusai. He was really cool. So, yeah. He's an A. Because he's just like, I don't know, it shows him as a cool friend you can hang out with. Carmilla normally does a lot of murder. Carmilla Summer, cool guy, cool sunglasses. This is going to be the first one where two variants of the same character are in vastly different tiers. Because she goes from serial killer to cool guy. To awesome grandma. It's like, wasn't it... Isn't there the contemporary theory that she, like, didn't do those murders and it was just, like, to destroy her family reputation because she was a rival of the Habsburgs? So it's, like, actually a serial killer? I don't know, she's a serial killer who... Can she stop herself from serial killing for, like, a long enough period of time? I think it's like, hey, my family's from the same general area as yours. You're probably my grandma, so... hey, boomer, don't do any murders, okay? I don't want to go to prison. I was posting about this with my Fate friends, right? Or I said, I don't think... Morgan, I have an NP6 Morgan, okay? I'm a madman, alright? I don't think it works out. I don't think it works out. Because I think the way I imagine a Grail War going in my head, right, is... Where is she? We also have to consider their preferred tactics, right? Where is she? There. Right. So, like, let's say it's a Grail War. Okay. And I'm like, hey, let's, She might be D tier. I don't know. Because it's like, the way I imagine a Grail War is like, I'm going to run it the Shiro method, okay? I'm going to avoid hurting people as much as possible, make friends, talk things out when I can. And I'm like, hey, Morgan, let's plan on talking things out. Anyway, I gotta go get something to eat. Let's walk to McDonald's. And we're on our way to McDonald's, and then we pass someone on the street. Before I can blink, murders somebody. And she, like, murders a guy on the street. I'm like, why would you do that? And she just goes, he had command seal, so I was an enemy master. Yeah, but why would you do that? That's how you win the Grail War, idiot. We're gonna go to prison. No, we won't. You killed somebody. Yeah, who's gonna send us to prison? Do they have servants? No. Yeah, we can just kill them, idiot. We'll just kill the police. And the FBI. No, it'll be fine. And then the moment the Grail War ends, I'm publicly executed in the town square for being implicated in, like, 5,000 murders. No, dude, it's not that hard. We can... I'll just Noble Phantasm them. I do have an anti-army type Noble Phantasm. I can just wipe out most modern militaries. Not encouraging. D tier, I think it's like... Yeah, you would just murder somebody. Kyo... I don't know. Is Kyo the type to just kill random people? Let's see. Gil... I think we put Gil up to D. I think... Benny-Enma up to B. And at the end of this tier list, I will give you guys room to... Based on your analysis of who I am. Because, right, I have... Like, I like this character, and I'm the kind of guy to either give things... Like, I watch a movie, I either give it a 0 or I give it a 10. So I might need help filtering things out, so I will let people move things 1 up or 1 down. Archer stays, though, for reasons you probably can't tell by looking at my face. Wait, what? There's a pronouns thing? Wait, I just realized chat box has pronouns. That's so cool. Is it like a better TTV thing? Because I don't have it installed. Okay. Let's see. Elizabeth just seems like a good friend, you know? She's just like... I don't know. She's kind of a human being who's tolerable. I don't know if we're necessarily ideologically on the same level, you know, if we both want the same thing from the Grail. But I think she'd support it because she's like, wow, doing good. Just like my wish for the Grail is like world peace. And I think she'd be like, yeah, that's a cool idea. Let's go get it. Let's get the spread, gamers. We'll find the other Elizabeths when we get there. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Let's see. Coup Alter. He can communicate in words. He's still awful. Am I going to put Morgan on the same tier as Gil and Coup Alter? Maybe. I'll take Morgan up to C. Because I know she's, like, one of my favorites, right? But she's too murdery. I don't know if she's an I can fix her type scenario, right? Because, like, for me, it's, hey, I'm just going to ult those guys, and then it works always. You know, but I think she might do too many murders. I don't know, man. I don't think she cares about human lives. I think that's the thing. I don't think she values human lives. She might value my life because I summoned her, but anyone else, collateral. Well, that's fine. Like, she might be willing to be my friend, but I don't think she'd be friends with my friends, you know? Enkidu. He's just a cool guy. Doesn't he have a gun? In Strange Fate, it's because, like, Gilgamesh can summon any weapon from the past. Can't Enkidu, like, make a tactical nuke? Which is really funny. But I read the Epic of Gilgamesh, and he was pretty cool in that book, so he's an A. Might be an S, but it's like S tier is getting a little crowded. I think Scotty might be down to A. I don't know. We have the same goals. NHX, she's fundamentally a good person. I think she can stay in S. Let's see. Leonidas. He's cool. He doesn't show up that much. But he's fine. Yeah. Let me read some of his dialogue so I can try to understand them a little bit better. Isn't he just muscle guy? King of Sparta. He loves muscles. Let's see. Okay, he's just a buff guy who wants to work out, but I don't know. Oh, no, he likes math? Okay, he's a math nerd. Okay, he's cool. I don't know. He's buff, but he's also, like, a math major. He's, like, big my brother vibes. So my brother's, like, an engineering major, right? But he's also, like, shredded. So it's kind of weird. Because it's like, I don't know. You can't have both. That's cheating. And a good personality? Well, what am I supposed to do then? Yeah, he's like a maybe down to a B. I think B is like we get along kind of. A is like we get along good. A is be my. I wish you were real. You're contenders for if I could pick one to be real. You'd be up there. Like I would actively seek out a catalyst. Yeah. Again, only up here because she plays Warhammer 40k. I think we would kill each other otherwise. If we didn't share a hobby. Let's see. The Valkyries are gamers. They're very into visual novels. But I think we can get along. Don't one of them play like Toho or something? I don't know. They scream, I play Toho. Marie Antoinette. Shoot, I did make a joke at Marie Antoinette's expense in public once and kind of got... So, I don't know if I can tell the story. Basically, we're at a graveyard for a thing. It's for like a science class demographic data research thing. Okay. So, we see a grave. This is in the United States of America, right? And the grave is labeled like Dr. Marie Antoinette. I don't know that... I should check if this is going to dox me. Dr. Marie... No, yeah, it's like from... It's a grave from like 200 years ago. Like 200, 300 years ago. From like the time that Marie Antoinette was alive. But it went on a little longer, like the lifespan, and they said, Marie Antoinette, I think she died a little before that. And my science teacher, who's like, hey, we're here to like get demographic data on like human lifespans on average over time. Shut up, that you can't say that. This is a graveyard. So she might dislike me. But my dad's French, so that's got to count for something, right? My dad's French, so, you know. A or B, she seems upbeat, pretty genuinely fun person to hang out with. Yeah. Are we talking Fate Apocrypha, Avisebron? Or are we talking, like, Grand Order? Because he did kill that kid. But on the other hand, he did promise he wouldn't do it again. But he did kill that kid. But it's part of his tragic backstory now. But he did just kind of kill that guy. For an altruistic motive. Did kill that kid. And he trusted him. He's like, hey kid, I'm gonna be your professor. I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know about your true passion, making golems. And then it's like, hey dude, I'm gonna teach you a new golem making spell. And he step into this circle, and it's like, okay, professor. And he steps into the circle, and then Avisebron turns him into a golem. He's like, oh, I need someone who's really good at golem magecraft in order to use like the core to make the greatest golem ever made. And so then he does, and he just kills him. And that was his master. He just like switches teams. Because his goal is to, like, make a golem that will recreate Eden. Gets a B. He's fine. But I can't necessarily trust him fully. You know, after he killed that one kid. Yeah, a little yikes. He's kind of little... I mean, he was cool in Lost Belt 1, though. Wait, no, because he had his redemption arc, because he sacrificed himself to make a golem, and he turned the labyrinth into a giant mecha to go fight a kaiju. So, actually, no, he can be in B tier. Or he can be in A. Nah, he's B, but, like, he's good. He's good. He's cool. Hassan of the Torsion. No. Okay, Cursed Arm. Now, if this was Hassan of the Comically Large Spoon, I think we would be on a really, like, good, we'd be on really good terms. He does just murder people. Let's see. I think that's like, yeah, you do a lot of murder. Serenity. Maybe we'd get along as friends, because she is, like, a little bit more empathetic than the others. Because the others are just like, yeah, I do a murder. I work for Kutomine Kirei, or I work for, what, Zoken? Yeah, exactly. I don't get... Because you gotta remember, Gouda has their poison resistance not because they contracted with Serenity, because they contracted with a shielder. I die. I say, hey buddy, high five, nice to meet you, shake my hand. And then it's over. It's actually done. Like, there is no more left. I'm a puddle. I don't know where she is, but we'll put her in, like, D, but not... we'll put her in her own tier. Would kill me, parentheses, on accident. Izo. Honestly, I think I can get along with him. I think he's like, he's got some issues, but they're very relatable, right? He wants to be the best at something because he wants to feel like he's valuable and good at something, and that's something, that's relatable. He might, I don't know. He's very Chihuahua-esque in his, he's not that strong, but he's loud, okay? What do you want me to say? Medusa Rider. Yeah, no. A or S. Because of Heaven's Feel. Yeah. No, I'm right about that. You know I'm right. You know I'm so right. I would put her S or A, or her S or A, and the reason for that, I don't know. She was so nice to Sakura, and it's that's the kind of influence I need in my life. Who's hey, that guy who's really that guy who's picking on you, dude, and you're too shy to stand up for yourself. I'll beat him to death. I'll snap his neck. Okay, I'll do it. Have you seen the edit where it's Emiya Gohan, but Medusa and Sakura, where there's an episode where Sakura's hey Shiro, can you help teach me to cook? I want to make, Shinji is hungry and I want to make him something to eat. And, it's the episode, but, where it's it's the ending of that, except it's edited where just Shinji dies and Sakura poisons him, and then just Medusa gives a thumbs up. It's awesome. Let me send a link in chat. Headbutt. Cooking. Yeah. No, not the one with the Mapo Tofu. Wrong Aaron Headbutt video. He makes really good edits. Oh, dude, I forgot. He remade the I Need a Shiro music video. It's somewhere. It was when he was on his Wakame arc. Shinji special dinner. Here it is. We're gonna. Okay, I'll even pull it up on here. I'm crazy. No, this is Aaron Headbutt makes the best edits. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't they just make mac and cheese for Shinji? Isn't that the episode? Yeah, all my homies hate Shinji. See, I love Ryder in that video, right? I don't know. There's something they have, and I respect it. That's why I'll even put Parvati up there. In the high tiers. Where is she? We'll find her, but just know she's gonna be pretty up there. Sieg. Finally, just kind of a normal guy. I can relate to you. Hang out with me. Let's see. Edison. He's kind of a jerk. It's kind of just a funny meme, but on the other hand, he's just kind of a goofy goober. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of servants that I'm incompatible with. Because I think they do a really good job at making characters who are just good people. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating too much. I'm not sure. Where's Shonagon? I want to talk about how, she's such a zoomer. She is these. Oh, wait, let me put Zerkalot in Can't Be Reasoned With. Because, like, that's too much madness enhancement. Okay. Where is... Yeah. You're just a goofy little goober. She's a zoomer, and I can relate, okay? Believe it or not, the man you see before you is a little bit zoomered up. Mordred. Dude, Mordred's cool. I think I get along with Mordred. Like, I don't know. Mordred reminds me of, like, just a cool guy. I don't know. It's not that deep. Some of these aren't that deep. Let's see. Kojiro. Cool guy. He can teach me how to sword good. Crazy thing is... Yeah, Mordred has, like, parental issues, but, like, even without being Kyrie, right? Because I can't be Mordred's new dad. I'm sorry, I don't have that factor. Mordred would be, like, the cool bro, right? Like, Mordred is the kid on the sports team who will still hang out with, like, a nerd like Sieg, right? And I need that, okay? Mordred, you know? Because I'm the nerd. I'm the nerd here. Kojiro is just a cool guy. He's got his passions, he's got his interests, and we share those interests. He's like the kind of guy I want to hang out with. The Tsubame Gaishi is a